if you check thina as a merchants buy senze izinto isile sizoyisozenza si careless without calculating ukuthi okay if I do this might happen this might not happen ngithola asicalculate into yayenza nje as if umntwana omncane yabona umntwana masakhulu uyenza nje without ukuthi acabanga ukuthi mangaya lapha egcineni ngizolimala kasona kanje ngithola so I don't know ukuthi is it ignorant or see carelessly
stupidity
or stupidity.
You've just stepped into an empty street, a podcast where we casually engage in difficult conversations about relationships, wealth, and health. We are just two curious gentlemen who ask questions almost about everything, and our aim is to find answers from others and within ourselves. We sit down every week to explore unaltered conversations. So let's walk the talk together, and welcome to the Empty Street Podcast.
In 3, 2, 1, we're rolling. Welcome to the Empty Street Podcast.
Yeah, we're there, bandera.
Social movie.
Yeah.
Where it all started. Hey, Kalela.
Everything.
But the history, I think, is like Kavara at a later stage with how did it all start. But this is where it started.
Yeah. When it comes to location, I think everything started here. Yeah. And I think influence to yazuti no muhambo yekubi but yazekhaya.
Yeah, uzobuyela ekhaya.
Yeah. No matter as yazuti sibuya happy but then end of the day sazwala from Esgele. Safunda la but what we found is home and siyazuti anytime we can return.
Yeah, it's home.
Feel at home. Yeah. But then let's get to the topic. Today's
Kuluma. Yeah. It's Kuluma about
how our choices
lead us to poverty. How we fuck ourselves up. And my choices as well.
Yeah. Next one is like pointing yourself with the gun and pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
We are about to discuss that. Dive deep to that. So I know maybe if it's Kuluma topic as small we move at this thing as a viewer, I can't say that first thing was I'm sure now you're with it. Shit. If maybe no mundo time goes my question up before even uslanela ukuthi thina sothini, you will pause the video and try to analyze maybe impilo yakho ukuthi which choices did I make now lead to poverty or lead to where you are today.
Lead to impilo manje ongasho ukuthi I should have done that. Or I should have made that choice instead of this one. So I think sonke singabantu now la choices up there and we are like masifundile because I guess ukufunda it's all about going through a failure kuqala.
Sure.
But sometimes my choices eswathathayo my choices eswa justify those siwazi ukuthi ayabheda and siyazi ukuthi ama repercussions akhona or ama outcome akhona azosilidela kuphi.
Yes.
Yabona.
And I will be mad.
No.
I will be mad. Because each choice ingenye indlela. But ngabanye abantu I think asibuki yes one way to it is it a choice. When I started talent I did what I had to do. It was not a matter of choice. That's why in my movie when these actors will always say I didn't have a choice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they always have that saying, I didn't have a choice, but hey man, you had a choice.
And there's always a choice.
There's always a choice.
And we always know which side we want to go with.
Yeah,
we know.
They go before,
When you touch a coin, we flip before we decide. You already know what to find and leap side.
Yeah. So consciously so you know what you want.
Yeah.
Yonke into is like no matter what siyayenza. Noma singathi outcome angeke ngiyazi kwenza kanjani but you already know which outcome wefunayo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, we all have choices, and now our choices wethu as leader kanjani to poverty. The poverty can be individual poverty, can be family poverty, can be couples poverty. That one can be anything, but then our choices la wenzayo imaphi la today awona ukuthi akulelate to poverty. So I think now we tackle some of those that I think are familiar and are common.
Yeah, the most familiar choices abantu.
Yes,
for instance, I think if usingaqala mina ngumjida, so I'll only speak on my behalf. Yeah, so I think it would be better ukuthi stickle ama choices amajida awenzayo awalidela to lama pitfalls or leyo lifestyle epoor or ama regrets.
Okay.
Yabona.
Okay.
So iziphi izinto amajida mawubhekile out there, like ama choices abawathathayo though bayazi ukuthi leni choice would lead me to this, it would lead to making my life miserable, but still amajida do make those choices.
I think coming from two ama choices, ne? I think sizoqala swalande phansi, as especially when it comes to amajida, because ama choices esiwenzayo today or the way siwenza ngakhona or whatever whatever maybe material you using in order for when to convince ama choices, because I'm sure we use the system different for us to make choices. So there's a system, maybe now when the choice, you know which system you have to follow or ama rules that we have to follow. So I think masla cheka as much that we are school when it comes to our choices, right? Yeah, one. So I think each choices are coolest consequences smart and even today we're still making them. And my choices will impress. Yes. So leyo choice esazi ukuthi sithi masiyenza, but then in the day sifila ngathi I had no choice.
It doesn't feel like a choice.
Yes, I had no choice because I had to fit in.
Yeah.
There are so many maybe ama or waziye ukuthi ama-effort uzokhona ukuwafaka lapho ukuthi why you made that. Maybe you had no choice or you were influenced by who, but zonke lezi zinto ozibonayo ukuthi today as umjida ama choices anjengalawo still nama usawenza impress. And waqala ukuwenza usesemncane and wenza with this idea saying with I just want to fit in, or I just want this guy to know I'm a man. I want enough, or I'm a boy enough. But then at the end of the day, you started there. So even your psyche was then registering that shit with, oh, this is how I make choices.
It ends up not feeling like a choice, because into very.
It's like it's part of your character now. This is what I do. I make choices to make sure with you. So uzuyikhohle wena ukuthi oh shit, it has to be me before the outside people. But
and
now
yabona masikhulisa with the exact opposite, because masikhula bazositshela ukuthi you put other people first. Kumele ujabulise abanye abantu kuqala, yabona. So I think iqala lapho ukuthi isikhawatha lapho ukuthi sisasebancane. For instance, sikhuluma ngamajida. For instance, as umjida useklasini uyintwana encane, grade 2, yabona, kuphela itulo eklasini, ummem uzokutshela ukuthi ayi alisukuma so that uzinhla zokhona ukuhlala phansi. Yabona, iba i-gentleman, like sifundiswa lento sisasebancane ukuthi kwamele all the time sibeke omunye umuntu forward.
Yeah.
Uyabona?
It's not about when.
It's not about when, but it's about omunye umuntu.
Sacrifice yourself for someone else.
Yabo zonke lezi zinto. Well, chivalry it's something good. Uba gentleman it's something good, but to some extent it kind of feels like you are being selfless. I'll focus kuwe, but focus always komunye umuntu. And Leondo ends up, that's why I'm a cheater now, engakhoni ukhandla ama emotion aba now when it comes to betrayal.
Okay.
It's because of lezo zinto zokuthi umuntu akazazi yena inside, but impilo yakhe uyiphila ngokuthi afuna ukwenza omunye umuntu happy.
Yeah.
So I think that would be the first thing. It doesn't feel like a choice, but it's a choice ukuthi choose ukujabulisa abanye abantu.
But then abo manje labo besikhuluma I think yes sisebancane ukuthi lezi zinto lezi esikhuliswa ngazo ungayithathi kancane. Ungayibuki ngathi umuntu azothi hayi suku ubani kuhlale yena or wena noma ungahlala phansi kubana wena usisi wakho makadabulele icathulo ngokumele umnike uyangithola into ezenjalo. Lezi izinto ezincane engeke sizithathe lo ekhanda, but then at the end of the day ziya register. Uyabona? Ziya register.
They become part of us.
So now as ikhonile ukuthi uyibone kanjalo lezi zinto sizenza ukuthi basitshele ukuthi senza into right. You're not doing a choice, but you are doing the right thing. Right? So right now, sesikhulile umchita, now you are a man enough, right? You have the right to even whatever lessons or whatever programming about install yona elo. Engine, you can even uninstall everything, right? You can do that. Now, as umchita, ungakukhulile. Kunezinye izinto esibhayo efundile ku society or community yakho or even ekhaya. Lezi ezikwenzile ukuthi you must know ukuthi you put someone else first before wena. Right? But today ukhulile and you can uninstall those things.
Yeah.
And even that still is a choice.
When it starts with awareness.
Yeah.
You have to aware, and meaning ukuthi for you to be aware of something you have to ask questions.
Sure.
That's the first thing you should practice. You ask questions. Why am I feeling this way after I've done this? Why am I doing it? Or why did I do it? And then what would make me happy? Yeah, one. Or is it something, is it the type of suffering or the type of compromise that I can live with?
Sure.
Because sometimes even with amateur, like life is not binary. It's not zeros and ones.
Sure.
Yeah, one. It's not green or red. Yeah, one. Sometimes you look at things and not say, will this make me happy? Will this make me sad? It's not about only happiness and sadness.
Sure.
Sometimes the best thing you can do is it the pain I can tolerate? Is it which pain should I choose? Ukuthi ngiphile ngayo. Yiphi engcono between the two. So if ukhona ukubheka kanjalo, even akunanto wrong about being selfless, ukuthi usiza abanye abantu, but it starts being wrong mawuzofila ngathi sacrifice, and when you don't get to look at yourself or focus on yourself. And vele as usho izinto it will be hard to rewire your brain away from those things, because izinto ziqale usasemncane, and it depends ukuthi uzifunde kuphi nakhona. Yabona izinto ozifunde esikolweni, izinto ozifunde ebanganini, izinto ozifunde ekhaya, nezinto i-society nazo obonayo out there ukuthi izinto kamele siyazenza. Yabona. For instance, another thing is chivalry. Lento yokuthi you are generous to women. Yabona lento ukuthi you have to open doors. You have to rush to open a door for her or open a seat, taking her from the side of the road ehambi moto and putting her on the side engahambi moto. Like you can count those things zonke lezi. You can see ukuthi it's things that make the other person feel good. But for you as a person, there is nothing equivalent to that.
Yeah.
You as a guy, there's nothing equivalent to Leon. So it's basically like you are protecting someone, you are taking care of them, you are just putting yourself out there. Even if, for instance, if umuntu muvela away from the side elhambi moto endleleni, and then when uhamba kule side elhambi moto, you are protecting them. And a car would come and hit you, and you would die. Or be paralyzed. So izinto ezinjalo, there's nothing oyibhenefitayo wena, but it's just about making the other person feel good. Like izinto lezi esizifundiswe society ukuthi izinto ezi-right ekwamele siyazenza. So now it's your choice ukuthi maybe now as out to feel a grand mawuzenza, that's fine. But I'm just making an example. Ukuthi zikhona ezinye izinto that could be worse. I-chivalry yona it's not worse. Zikhona ezinye izinto ezi-worse esizenzayo and we sacrifice. Start the choice yokuthi sacrifice, and that thing will never be appreciated. Sure. And then uzobona manje ukuthi kuzoba nalezi zinto zokuthi after all I've done.
Sure.
But I think I'm a bit derailing from into esikhuluma ngayo. So unguyisi.
But then kakhulu mina ile nto leyo ishoyo engiyibonayo ukuthi as isimajida mawuzokhulile apart from laba sakhulu manje izimomjida basokhulile. Let's not lie. Especially maybe 80% of us, or if not 90%, siphila ngokimpress. That leyo isinika igazi lethu lenze likhona nokushake. Angithola. Doesn't matter maybe we impress her from our friends or lugeli or umakhelwane or abantu abahlala around.
Strangers.
Or even strangers, abantu ongabazi. But into esenza ukuthi sibe fulfilled. So uyazi ukuthi abanye abantu abakhona ukuthi bavuke ekseni bangalali impilweni zabo ukuthi benze sure ukuthi they work hard, they work their ass off, not for themselves but to make sure over the weekend they're spot on. Over the weekend they know ukuthi abobani. They're not doing that for them, but they're doing that for yonke lento abayenzela yona. Then uthi yabona ukuthi sure lo mtshita lo if the way energy nayo kusipana kanje only if bekazenzela yena ngabe ukuphi today. And lento le if isikhuluma kanjalo ungacheck now even umjito ubukile today, icheck ama choices owenzile today, sira even usesemncane khona ukubona ukuthi hayi man awona lapha be-impress even na today usakhona ukukwenza isiri ukwenza usijutha ngalento ukuthi this one is the right thing to do. Doesn't matter ukuthi ushoot to take, but then at the end of the day ileyo choice leyo yabona. So leyo impressa i-choice enye strong as much esibulalayo kakhulu esiyenzayo. Then ibuya nale I don't know should I say choice or in, but lento leyo kuba is it ignorant or careless izinto the way sizenza ngakhona. If you check thina as a merchant buy says izinto isizozenza si careless without calculating ukuthi okay if I do this might happen, this might not happen. Ngithola asicalculate into ayenza nje as if umntwana omncane yabona umntwana masakhulu uyenza nje without ukuthi acabanga ukuthi mangaya lapha egcineni ngizolimala kasona kanje. Ngithola. So I don't know ukuthi is it ignorant or see carelessly
stupidity.
or stupidity.
Because I think you don't expect her from Amachita.
Sure.
They calculate everything before they do it.
That's
Before
right.
you do something, you know it's gonna lead you somewhere. Before you take a choice, you know if I take this choice, it's gonna lead me here. If I take this one, it's gonna lead me here. But the most you to see, I don't know, ignorant or we take things light or
things
careless.
light,
Yeah, one. Because I think length from less issue I think most of my choices is what are better, are based on impressing other people. I think that's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing.
Uyabona ukuthi awuphileli wena but uphilela abanye abantu, whether uphilela abangani as ukhawuntile or family and all of that. So ama choices owenzayo, for instance, if ever manje endlini sebagaya pressure ukuthi phela simele umzukulwana ndoda, yabona, or timer lakho, and you want to be in good books with your timer or uma ulady manje ugcina so wenza choice yokuthi you make a baby and it's just with anyone. Uyabona? Or even if akusiyileyo but uyabona ukuthi efamilini ebashadile cousin yami naye beceda ukushada, and then when you're not ready to get married but you want to get married because you don't want to be the odd one out efamilini yakho, manje nawe uyahamba uyoshada. You're not ready financially, you're not ready mentally, you're not ready wena nje spiritually. Yabona?
I think
and manje it turns into a disaster. So ama choices eswenzayo, ama choices afana nalawo ukuthi siphilela abanye abantu, but ama choices wakhona are not for us, are for other people
but
and abulala thina.
ama results ayakubala.
Yabona ama results azakuthi.
Ezakuthi direct. And uma wafika awafika kubuza ukuthi uyenze le ucabanga wena noma ucabanga bani.
Important leyo nto ukuthi uzibuze as umuntu ukuthi am I doing this for myself? Be honest with yourself. Am I doing this for myself or am I doing it for someone else? In 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, mangithatha le choice, how will my life change in the future? What contribution will it bring to the people that I want to be? It comes with a choice oyenzayo when picking a partner. A choice oyenzayo with the lifestyle that you want to live. A choice oyenzayo with the people you choose to surround yourself with, friends, business partners, romantic relationships, even family. There's this quote, blood is thicker than water. Family, it's like it's okay to cut off a family. Like the fact of which it doesn't mean that you are healthy for me and I should stick around you all the time. Sometimes, like, people will always be people. Family is very important in one's life, but the family may pumekaleni or certain individuals from the family, cut them off because uzogcina wenza ama choices because of loyo muntu, ama choices ozowa regret. Going back to the quote, blood is thicker than water.
Sure.
We know it as ukuthi, igazi vele comes first, but that's not what the quote says in full. In full, it says the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Meaning, the blood of the covenant, it's someone you're not related to, but you have a relation that's mutual. Water of the womb is the person that you come from the same womb with. So blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So all the time, are these people that I'm surrounding myself with have the capacity to make me grow to become the person that I want? Or are these people influencing me to be the better version of myself? Or are they influencing me to be the worst version of myself?
Sure.
If you can start there, and then I think what follows, ama choices wako, would be easier. Would be easier. And you'd get where you want to be.
Khona lento le ngashiwo when you move show le amjita lo bani DMX ngoba DMX
Yeah.
wathi guns don't kill people but people kill people.
Yeah.
Ngithola
Yeah.
as ngizomishina leyo igazi lakho.
Yeah.
Yabona igazi lakho sure igazi lakho but today as for me ngithola anginako ubhuti ababhanga nobhuti oyi-1 but into engakutshela yona ukuthi today la ngikhona angifikisanga yi-family doesn't matter ukuthi kuyiphi position but akusiyi-family. That's why even umntwana enginayo today I don't need ukuthi yena ngithi emele ngizala abantwana babebhaya ukuthi ukhona ukuthi ube nabo ubhuti ozokhona ukuphilisana nabo but akusiyo le ndlela lempilo le isebenza ngakhona. Kunabantu out there we have even 10 brothers but abazwani even ukuswana
And we see it
every day but into ebalekile ubhuti wakho umuntu ohlangana naye la endleleni okhona ukuhlangana naye nikhona ukuthi niphilisane and akhona ukuthi nithathane niye somewhere and leyo uyayidinga ukuthi nize nishare iblood or niphume kusame room. No, if uzoconcentrate kuloko lempilo leyo izokushaya
and
uyazilimita even empilweni ukuthi icycle yakho wena iphelela la
and the family nokudelela too sometimes
and if family problem ngayo ukuthi kunamanye ama-entitlement abakhona. A person will feel like because of family he or she is entitled to this. Whatever maybe you have earned this or you have achieved it, they have entitlement to. If maybe they help you to achieve that, they're entitled to this. That's bullshit.
And most of family, I like abakusizi to get where you want to get. Like u struggle one, ever see to we've seen it to go see. If family bears the stance. But on the last year, mawugo to kile akubuza ukuthi oh, wenza unyaka wesingayikonje manje. Wenza unyaka wokugcina. Yo, hayi sozospana then sebazenza close school. Like uyabona ukuthi bafuna ukuba entitled to whatever success ozoyifumana when you are close to the finish line. Yabona. So sometimes now family our choices should not be exclusive of a family. They should also be inclusive of a family.
Sure.
Because the family, there's a lot of competition in the family. My family, most especially, most of big families, kuna competition.
Sure.
There's no unity. It's always, I'm gonna do better than this one. I'm gonna do better than this one. There's a lot of jealousy.
Especially community as black people.
Yeah.
That community is very dangerous when it comes to. Before even competition, it starts with comparison. Ikala da so uyabona ukuthi lento le once wa compare baqala ngocompare ngazi kuphi before baba nabantwana abayi10 they start comparing abantwana bomakhelwane. Then from there bese buya la endlini abantwana bese babaningi seniqala sineba compare lo nalo ukuthi lo wenza lo wena into engakuhluli without knowing ukuthi these people even though baphume kuwe kodwa bafana they can't do things in the same way. So iqala la ukuthi abantu sebaya compare. But then at the end of the day, a discussion in the family as a whole, I think we have a topic about that.
We have a full topic
about that. So
but it boils down to our choices, doing things for other people. And our choices are mainly our choices are mainly ugly too. And basically, I think for our choices is when without calculating. For instance, isn't those which if ever when you play the weekend, choice oyithathayo ukuthi when uphile le weekend ufuna ukubagcwalisela nge weekend for instance December ufuna ubagcwalisela wena uma ufika ekhaya ukuthi hayi ngithethe izinto mina ngizondidlalisela ngamabhodlela abafana yabona izinto ezinjalo. I understand ukuthi leyo choice oyithathayo ukuthi uthathe whatever malo nayo from bonus or from whatever work you've been doing the entire year or savings you've been doing for the entire year. Manje wena you decide ukuthi uhambe uyophuza because I think singamanje ukuphuza jo siphuza kakhulu man. Siphuza kakhulu and masiphuza thina sifuna ukuba around women.
Sure.
Not sikube ngamajita ayi-1 kumele kube nalama voice kumele ukhona ukubheka kahle ukuthi ugeza amehlo yabona.
Sure.
And we don't understand ukuthi that comes with the cost, because the moment we invite umbali invite hey Mbali uze nabangani bakho phela yabona. So utshwala sizomkhavara, and then you know ukuthi you're gonna be spending my guy.
Sure.
You're gonna be spending my guy. Good life is good. Live a good life, ne? Uzise kamnandi because uzobe happy. Mara the way senza ngakhona senza too much Joe. Senza too much.
Cool.
Like imali esiyiwastayo when it comes to ubumnandi. And ubumnandi will always be there.
I'm gonna pay.
Ubumnandi apheli. But manje uzothola amajita at 32. Umuntu uthola ispan maybe na 23 or 25, and then bese at 32 or 35 uluza leso span. And then manje uyabona ukuthi ngidlalile. Even le moto kahle bengayidinga ukuthi ngiyithenge, but just because bengifuna ukuphila lempilo emnandi nami ngikhona ukufitha yini, that's why ngithenge le moto. Mara kahle no. Une Uber driver bengikhuluma nayo, awuthi yakhona beyikhala. Like beyikhala nje uthi yabona nale moto nje angisiboni isidingo sayo. Like angisiboni isidingo sayo, angazi ukuthi why ngiyithengile le moto. Nomfazi nginabantwana abayi3. Manje uyabona ngibhizi bekulate. Ngibhizi ngisendleleni ngiyaspana. Ngizama ukuthi ngithole imali so that at least ngizokhona ukucover ifamily, ngikhona nokuzicovera mina. Beyikhala Brian Jolly out. Into ngifuna ukuqala business, like le business yo driver Taxify Uber, it's yeah, I spani. It's not bringing in the money I think ngayo, and imoto idinga ukubhadaliwa na. So yabona ukuthi amanye ama-choices amajita realizer mase wadlulile kuyo, but why don't we as amajita sibhekane sibheke ukuthi kune-Grootman eyinye ngeenkathi zayo beyibhizi idlalisela abantu ikuphi manje. Ufunde ngomunye umuntu yabona ungathatha ama-choices afana naye Grootman ukuthi ngifuna ukuphila like uGrootman Grootman ma-E, and then ngizophila like yena, everything ngizoyenza like yena, but ukuphi yena manje, and awazi ukuthi wenzani esayidini. So it boils back again to le nto ukuthi you're still comparing yourself. Though ukuthi you're looking up to someone, but it means ukuthi you're comparing yourself, and asifani singabantu. Chapter 21 womuntu angeke afane no chapter 1 wakho or chapter 2 wakho. So mistake yethu iqala la.
I think mina labona lapho lento eshoyo ngifuna ukaddressa na issue as majita. I wanna strictly to amajita, and kakhulu because yenzeka ku sinalento ukuthi sihlupheke kakhulu. Sihlupheke, sistruggle, sihasile whatever way okhonayo ukuthi khona ukuthola whatever oyenzayo konje kalomjita washo ngakhona. Then we reach a point ukuthi now we have something and sesiwinile. Right?
Yeah.
Then also you will use this way to start responsibilities ukuthi uhlupheke kakhulu. Then uthi mase uhlupheke kakhulu, then lapho mase uqeda lapho you're making a bad decision or bad choices. So thini okay ngihlupheke kakhulu, then uhlupheka kwakho kakhulu usho ukuthini, then sikumele uspende reckless as usho ukuthi so
ufuna ukuthi manje
uyakuphi ugcwalisa bobani kube nabo bani, because wenzani ufuna ukuthola leya chance leyo ongazange uyithole ebuhlezi uyibuka. Ohlezi uyibuka without you forget ukuthi there's one thing engeyenzeka as majita. Uma wanamali uba ne-vision and ezinye izinto ozibonayo ezibhaya uthi yabona if ngaba nemali ngenza izinto ezikanje zibhaye and uyayibuka ukuthi lo mjita uyibona ukuthi yabona lezi zinto lezi zingenzeka. Even uhleli mina la uzongitshela lezi zinto lezi ngiyabona ukuthi lo mjita shothi angaba nemali lezi zinto lezi azenze straight and uzophumelela. Wangithola just lezi zinto zi-switch off immediately imali maseyikhona, because iba nalento le esikhule ngayo, and lesi thing lesikhule ngayo I don't think into ebese esikhule ngayo basitshela ukuthi esihlupheke kakhulu. And the ones that saying i-sticker la uba nalento ukuthi kumele ngiyiphilise
every chance
kumele ngiyiphilise ngizophila
every chance I get
every chance I get ngizela enjoyment uyangithola yes so uzela wethu for your enjoyment so enjoy uba grand then after lapho kusasa boom ilanga seliphelile enjoyment then reality hits in now then so uyabona ke fuck
if ungathola imali again ngathatha wale mali engispende na laboratory that weekend siphumile siye eMpumalanga leya weekend leya ngaspend imali jo and if ungathola nje leya mali ngaqala leni business it's a cycle into ezokwenzakala every time
but then for amachi I wanna as much as ngasho ukuthi la mele sibe accountable for izinto esikanje and sibhekene nama choices wethu mina if umjita uzazi uhlupheke kakhulu and ubuhlezi ukubuka impilo yamajita ayenjoyela abaphetha bochira ababhaya and nekusasa ufuna ukuyenza angina problem yenze
yeah
but now before uyenze na into ufuna uqale kuyo qala iba nalento ukuthi ezibohlupheka kanje awuthola ubani umuntu owazi ukubheka nawe yabona make sure ukuthi you show appreciation for that even though abanye bonke labantu laba bangayenzi with entitlement ukuthi kumele ubabhadale mawuqeda but then just a small appreciation kusho ukuthi today I'm better angisekho ku position ebengikuyo than that time but manje sengila you show appreciation after that you looking at yourself ukuthi as much as ngifuna ukuhamba kuyo enjoy iziphi izinto engizazi because I don't think mawuhluphekile ucabanga uenjoy kakhulu but ucabanga ukuthi mangaphumelela and ngithola imali kanje na into engayenza that one thing one thing was over the inner you ukuthi before yes we have told before you ends ezinye izinto yenza sure ukuthi that one thing is being achieved ngaleyo mali leyo na then immediately mawuceda yona anoma ungahambi uyozibulala
for instance yabona mina ekhaya ngikhule kanjani ukusogola yabona ukusogola and then bekune culture ukuthi while culture sasekhona nami ngisayenza ngiyi-1 yabona ngazi ukuthi unothisile ngesikhathi sihlala siyi-2 mara nge-payday or the day after payday kwamele ngidle inyama kwamele ngidle kamnandi
into kushaya udle inyama but udle into ethandayo
ngidle into into engayidli every day into ezothi so ekhaya into ebesiyenza leyo ukuthi uma siholile uma kunemali ekhona senza sure ukuthi kuthengiwe inyama and then siya relax so i-equivalent yaleyo nto uma uyizise life-ini kahle kahle or into engiyifundile from leyo nto besiyenza ekhaya namanje which is isayenza ukuthi uma uthola imali yesinko hamba uyithenga isinko and then bese ubuye uzama ukucabanga ukuthi okay lesinko sibuya kuphi so it contribute so that ngibe neyam i-bakery the entire bakery so that ngikhona ukuzibuildele sami isinko
sure
uyabona so whatever yenzayo uthola imali yesinkwa udla isinkwa and isinkwa kuphela and then ubuya uyofaka i-contribution to i-bakery yakho so that manje ungasa receive imali yesinkwa from someone else but wazi ukuthi une-bakery yakho ezonika abantu isinkwa again uyabona which is if ever kunomuntu ongayi-understand lento engishoyo what I'm saying is mawuthola imali yesinkwa ungabe ubhizi ngama-jam uthi hayi mina ngizofaka irasheni ne-jam bese ngifake i-peanut butter and then ngifake i-melrose nani relax until uzibuildela something yakho esayidini owaziyo ukuthi isalary jo it's nothing and most yamajita or most yabantu siphila ngesalary paycheck to paycheck because sifuna ukuphila nge-weekend na enjoyment sifuna ukugcwalisela abantu and sometimes i-pressure siyifilayo sure but kwamele uzicabangele wena ukuthi okay if ever ngithola imali so yithi ngingayicedi yonke yithi ngibeke something aside yithi lela phupho benginalo though lilikhulu maybe awukhona ukuyi-afforda manje ungathi hayi angikhona ukuyi-afforda manje ngizomele ukuthi ngiwini ilotho or ngithole i-salary raise uyabona no phila kahle uthathe something ufake esayidini, it's something as a contributor to the bigger dream onayo, whether it's a business or something that will bring you cash or some sort of investment. Yabona? So I think sizibulala lapho singamachita, and we know ukuthi singamachita, our value is determined by money. So manje ama choices esiwathathayo are against us building something or building imali. Whether it's le lifestyle esiyiphilayo manje sigcwalisela abantu, le lifestyle esiyiphilayo manje ukuthi sikhona ukufitha in, sikhona ukimpress abantu, or sizwise leyo enjoyment lento ukuthi iyongihluphekile so ithi ngiphile ngalendlela, or i-choice ukuthi associate nabantu esaziyo ukuthi phela if ever uzo chaser abombali, uyambona umbali ukuthi uyislay queen, obvious, so expected ukuthi uthathe umbali umse Sandton, uthathe umbali umse Rosebank, uthathe umbali umsa endaweni eGrand. Yabona? Money is on you, but do you have something? Manje uzothatha le mali yesalary uyise lapho ukuthi uyophila Grand wena, or ufuna ukugcwalisela abombali ukuthi sure wena ume kahle. No, because I think most yamachita ayifake i-lifestyle yabo ukuthi bakhona uku-afford certain places, certain types of drinks. Joe, live within your means and then do something on the side. Another thing is carelessness, Joe. Most especially when it comes to kids. Carelessness, Joe. If uyazazi ukuthi you can't afford umntana or you're not ready for ukuthi ube nomntana, don't be careless. Uyabona? Because I think most yamachita vele yinto esiyenzayo leyo ukuthi
cabanga ngani la problem.
umqondo wethu awusubekila. Umqondo wethu awukho high, like angazi ukuthi Joe, like and siyazibona izinto ziyenzakala Joe.
Yeah.
And uzothola umjita like repeated the same mistake ukuthi abe nabantwana several times, and akusiya abantwana abaplanile lawo, and uyabona ukuthi usase ku position eyi-1 elifeni yakhe, usase nespan esiyi-1, isalary eyi-1, 4-5% increment every year. Yenzani Joe? Izokwenzelani? But when I increase abantwana all the time, why? So ama choices lawo esizibhayizisa ngawo Joe. Sure, ama mistake ayenzakala, but one thing we should understand about the mistake when it comes to umntana ukuthi the moment you have sex means babies.
And without a condom or any protection, it's obvious. What else?
Uyabona?
Yeah.
And manje angazi ukuthi bengitshela abantu ukuthi as umjita, once your sperm leaves your body and doesn't get into a condom but it gets into someone's vagina, you lose control. That person is you lose choice.
Yes.
You lose choice. Because that person is going to decide for you whether you are going to be a father or you're not going to be a father.
Only take responsibility. You will just sit like this and wait for the responsibility.
You'll take responsibility without authority, without any choices to make around. So I think izinto kamele sifunda ngazo singamajita. You understand ukuthi asikho perfect. You understand ukuthi kumnandi ukuhave i-sex ngenyama Joe.
It's all not.
Ungene butchery straight. Ungene butchery straight to die.
Uthi window.
Inyama mara izinto ziyenzakala, and we see ukuthi umntana is a very serious thing. It's a very serious commitment.
Very.
Yeah,
It's part of your life.
I think conversation is ngingabanayo leyo with status sami ukuthi umntana is a more permanent commitment than marriage. So why are we in our minds we think ukuthi once we get married that's a permanent choice, but we having kids like no one's business with just anyone, and that's a lifetime commitment. That's a lifetime
marriage.
Yeah, it's basically marriage, because now you have to humble yourself, calm down, so that uyozoshaya istatute manje wena you have to calm down ubheke ukuthi usishaya kumanje icathulo and you follow. She wants you to do this, you do that.
Sure.
Everything operates ngama rules wakhe. Yabona?
Ukhumbule is her, then there's a kid behind. It's never
Yabona?
a kid, then her. It's
Then
her,
yeah,
then
then the kid. And she'll use the kid to fuck up your life.
Yeah.
So why singing my choices are grand from ukufunda from abanye abantu.
Yeah.
Most especially when it comes to our finances, the way we spend money, our lifestyles. Secondly, the partners we choose and the people we choose to have kids with.
You sure? And the people we choose to surround ourselves.
The people we choose to surround ourselves with.
I think it feels also as much either. I think lento lemele si understand why. I think when stress kakhulu ukuthi we have a female, we have a male. A female already mase swinsa mamakhe sazi ukuthi okay. That kid already, she's born with the veil, or she's being carried with the veil.
Yeah.
Whereas a male, we are being carried, we have no veil.
You have no value.
Even
at
though
all as a man.
if uzalwa fumbet, but just know one thing, we have no value to the society.
Until you have something that you bring
so
to the
in the
table.
one thing you understand ukuthi if now we have no value, then so you're cool uzala and then still you don't have any value, then more cooler, whatever value ozoba nayo is what you're going to bring to your life. That's your value. Using those words, everything was be told is be spanning. So now, just imagine, usakhula, bengusese secondary. Remember, most secondary into dealing with school, you still have no value.
Yeah.
Usakhula, then we answer everything.
And then that's why my ages, girls at your age,
yeah,
they won't be looking at you. They'll be looking at people older than them
above you,
who have more value
than you.
So bona, they already have value that time.
Young Twan.
And into kumele say understand ukuthi as singama gender sifani, they're as usual. Women are born with value, and it goes down.
It goes down
because one thing we can't run away from is if value yabo is determined by their looks.
Yes.
It's determined by
behavior yabo as well.
Behavior yabo. It's determined by how many kids they have. It's determined by how many people they've been with, how many times they've been married. Isn't as injalo. So it declines as isikhathi sihamba. But you as a guy, if value yako should be increasing.
Yes.
If value yako as a guy should be increasing, because now you are born without a value, and you have to put in the work. Yeah.
Manje, the point that I was trying to make is this one: with if was a secondary, and you know you don't have a value.
Yeah.
Into engifuna ukuthi you understand is usira ubuke this thing ubaba or ubuke this thing umchita. It doesn't matter the age, but today ngifuna ukuthi senze show esibobaba esinabantwana babafana. Make sure ukuthi you make it clear to your child ukuthi he has no value.
You are nothing, my son.
Yes, he has no value. Ukuthi makakhulu if ase secondary. Just imagine ukuthi khona abantu engafunda nabo ne secondary, abantu baphuma secondary, they had 3 kids. Just imagine we have no value. Then we have 3 kids before upuma secondary. Then now let's say you're done. Let's get. Then your life now begins, right? Then your life when it begins, when you get to this stage, it also tola kono now we have a sense of meaning to your life, right? Then when you have a sense of meaning to your life, ilento lesiyithola ukuthi so khona no accumulate imali seyangena. Then seyangena, and at the end of the day bonke labo mama balabantwana abayi3 uhlukene nabo. Now know one thing, now when you have this amount, you have a value to your life. You can bring anything that you want to your life. You can attract anything that you want to your life.
Yeah.
But now there's 3 things as me phambi and as mangazodwa zime zi6 9 actually. Is it 6 yeah, because yibo labo 3 bazoza bazoclaim kuyo leyo mali leyo, so ishare ukuthi mina manje la beza bayoclaim. And then bear in mind about claiming for laba move. They claim for themselves and they claim for these ones. Then where is your value now? It's decreasing.
Yeah.
You're going back. So into eyi-one ekumele u-understand ukuthi if usemncane and you are born with your value, make sure ukuthi leyo value ungenayo ibambe kanjalo. With the day ukuthi uyakhuphuka, ukhuphuke kahle i-value yakhe i-right. Kungabi nabantu abazoba ukhuphuka baphethe intambo kanje bakulande phansi, because those 3 kids labo mama they're gonna track you down. Then kuba ngathi awenzanga next. Then in regards to that, what are you going to do? Uzophuza every day, or you commit suicide.
Yeah.
To make sure you wanna run from this, because this thing, as much as ungasho ukuthi usesemncane usho ukuthi akunendaba noma bangeza bayoclaim, then you will see ukuthi uzova yosebenza and you're the one uzokuswetha. Then afika umuntu ojust wakhera umntwana awanikwa i-blessing by God ukuthi carry a child in your tummy, then akhona umntwana wamletha la, then that person if you earning maybe 10,000 angeza emholweni wakhe aclaim 3K, nomunye angeza claim 3K, nomunye angeza azoclaim 3K, usale na 1,000, and the system will allow that. You will earn 1,000 after everything.
So izinto abangazi understand.
Then lapho
Sasekran.
Then after
lapho
lento le wena sekushiya nayo.
Sasekran lapho.
Yeah.
Akakushayele na.
Then after lapho lento le wena as umjidi kushiya nayo. Then leyo soyibona khona ukuthi fuck, I just fucked up.
Yeah.
U realize mase ubona ukuthi so la and kunamanye abantu abakumemezayo laphansi. And noma solo bakumemeza kuphela baphethe intambo
Bayakudonsa, yeah.
And once wafika laphansi, like it become pointless into ukuthi uzosebenza every day and you earn 10K and the money that you can use is only 1,000.
Yo, like uphilela abanye abantu kahle. Thank you, Malu. Uphilela abanye abantu kahle. And yabona uyibeke kahle ukuthi at least mawumjita maw aware ukuthi you are born without i-value, so yenza izinto ngendlela yokuthi i-value yakho iyakhula kahle without izinto ezizokudonsa esayidini.
Sure.
If ever kunezinto ezizokudonsa esayidini, it should be you supporting your family, which is umama ekhaya or your sister or your brothers. It should be izinto ezinjalo, but not ukuthi i-choice oyenzile ukuthi or you were careless ukuthi wena unabantwana abayi-3 wenza i-mistake 3 times and then uzithola so ne-responsibility. Like there's no imnandi ntwana into yokuthi like uthi ucala ukuspana, like you don't have any responsibility. Uyazi ukuthi imali yakho imali yakho.
Yeah.
You get to do anything you want with it. You get to build kahle. Kungena hindrance yokuthi I have to think of this, I have to think of that, but you know ukuthi I'm building this, I'm putting it all in. Manje mawune responsibility already, you can't even take risks. Manje uzoba tied kwinto eyi-one.
You can't take risk.
So yeah, that's another thing. I think it's the biggest for Amachita there. And then there's Rich Cooper, we are the 3 6s that you should have as a man, so that at least if value yako is it's there. So you should have a 6-figure income.
Okay.
You should, well, according to women, this isn't about big guy. You should have a 6-figure income. You should have a 6-pack, and you should have a height yako, 6 foot. Those are the 3 6. So, and manje, as a machida complain too much about abocheri bathanda imali, abocheri this, abocheri that, or uzo complain umuntu about yena ukuthi yo I'm not good enough, yo I'm izinto azingihambeli kahle, and then uzofaka izinto amadlozi awangifuni, or kunabantu abangiloyayo, izinto ezinjalo. But you don't understand ukuthi as umjida you didn't put in the work. For instance, you work on your body image.
Sure.
That's the first thing you can do for you to actually have value. Build your self-image. And it's never been easier than before, man. You build your outlook, your physical outlook. Go to the gym. Pick some shit up.
Sure.
Pick heavy shit so that you are well built. Uncle built. And something we Jimmy. But pick heavy stuff.
Sure.
That's easy. At least you're gonna have a better chance for health, a better chance for looking attractive.
Sure.
Yeah, one. Secondly, have a business. Sell something. Sell services, sell a product, have a business.
Sell yourself.
Sell yourself. Yeah, whatever skills you have, sell yourself. Develop your skills so that you are an expert in something, you are in demand of that thing. Be good at that.
Yeah.
And thirdly, so I counted your physical outlook, I counted money, make money.
Sure.
And then thirdly would be learn to make relationships with people. Don't be that person, manje. Like for instance, manje, we are just digital. We only know how to communicate here. But be that guy who comes into a room and everyone lightens up. Not that guy, a sombeg and just say, yeah, one. Be that person, because more build my relationships like Navandu. Those are opportunities. You don't know who's gonna refer you to who. So as Umchita, stop complaining, start talking to people. I'm an introvert, fuck that shit. I'm an introvert, but I talk to people and that's how I'm making my money right now. Go to the gym, pick some heavy stuff up. You go complain about, oh, Jolo Mkaba. Do something about your body. Unga complain about Joe Chiram, the other day I like his status, say, or I like it, I think. Yeah, Manja Pila in fear because Uchirwako into muscles. Yeah, she's into muscles.
Yeah.
Muscles look good.
What are you going to
She
do
finds
about
them
it?
sexy.
Yeah.
But can you change that? Yes, change that. And not only uzotholama muscle, like picking heavy stuff up will make you attractive as a person. It improves your entire look.
Yeah. Not physically, yes.
Even
All the
confidence,
things,
nako. Yeah, even confidence, nako, it gets to go up.
And it also gives you that strength to know what the limit your body can hold, the weight you can hold.
Yeah.
So it gives you
it's all
that.
about mindset as well.
So it gives you that as well. I think, but the most important now I wanna talk about the bullshit guys they should ignore that we have learned from the society and the community we've been around. That says you are not a man enough if you don't have a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be honest, guys. That thing today is bullshit.
Yeah.
Having a kids, so many kids that didn't determine which way your masculinity or which way or you're man enough. Because
Yeah,
today
we need to keep that one out.
I'm told, today is namachita abaya anabantwana. That's why today is nabantwana ba homeless. Say KFC but it's donated to run. Bazala ubani nomntwana loyo. Angithola. Lo mjita loyo. Why if the society ithi lo mjita loyo is men, you are men enough if unomntwana. Why lo mntwana loyo ke ubaba bakhe today?
Yeah.
Angithola. It shows you ukuthi it doesn't matter. If you want to prove a society with the way you prove ngakhona uthi now I want to have kids so that ngibaprove ukuthi mina I'm a man enough. But will they help you to maintain that kid? Because mageza like is mahal.
You see?
They
So,
can't help
yeah,
you.
It's still my choices. Yeah, one. Uguti, does something make financial sense to you? Are you in a position to listen to all those societal constructs?
Yeah.
This will affect Anjan when as an individual. So yeah, I think we've said a lot, and
yeah.
there's a lot of takeaways, but it boils down to choices. Because I think lama choices, this is cool today. Those are choices that contribute to the downfall of you as a man. Abo indoda must you are not man enough if abaphumele ecaleni. Does something align with the person that you want to be? Are the choices that you're taking today? Are those the choices that you're gonna be proud of in 5, 10, 15, 20 years? In your deathbed when you're 60 or 70, if you look back at the choices you made, are you gonna say, I'm happy with more than 50% of my choices? Or I'm regretful of more than 50% of my choices? And a choice you take today is one step away from actually arriving at the person that you are. You could take any choice manje. The outcome yakhona could change your life for the better or for the worst. It could change you in a way you can live or you can die. Based on our choices. Life is about choices.
Yeah,
So-
I think you take away as much as
Yeah.
the same time.
It's a takeaway.
I think you take away as much as enye esithatha kuzo zonke izinto esesishilo. There's one thing now, as much as ngifuna ukuthi ngi-emphasize kakhulu ukuthi
Yeah.
asikhulumanga ngayo. Nawona into eyi-one esenze sure azange sikhulume ngayo. Sikhulume ngoCherry noMjita. We are more focused on Machita. Now, into engizokutshela into eyi-one is today mangivuka ekuseni, there's one thing ebenginyazi but engiyifundile more ukuthi uCherry unayo. Khona aboCherry abazofika empilweni yakho bazofuna ukukunceda. They will want to improve you. They will make sure that they support you. But you must bear in mind, those people that are doing that to support you, and you will feel that, you will feel encouraged, you will feel like you have to marry that woman. But bear in mind, they are like deep down in there, they are not doing that for you.
It's an investment.
Yes, it's an investment for themselves.
Yeah.
So yini ngifuna ukuthi le siyibheke every day ukuthi wazi ukuthi bakakunceda, just appreciate that. But then end of the day, in your mind, make sure ukuthi involve it too much in your things. Ufaka it's like ubhekana nawe. It's all about you. Yena makafika, make sure ukuthi she just add that 5% or 2% to your life. Not as of 60% to your life. Masingenzi ukuthi the external forces they bring meaning to our internals. But let's make sure ukuthi our internals, the one that bring everything to us. Those who are outside, when they come, they just fulfill whatever is in there.
Done. And to close it, as a man, any age, a woman should never be the main focus of your life. A woman should only be a complement of your life.
Sure. There's an example about that. Example like typical. Even if you are a manager, see a function. Who's the main guy there? It's you. Moya no girl compliments you.
Yeah.
So
otherwise, make sure that you take choices that you won't regret. Make sure that you take choices that will gravitate you towards the person that you want to be.
Kahle in there every day. Le nto le I think sike sayikhuluma ku episode number 1. Esayikhuluma ukuthi le ncwadi ithi getting the things done. You always say one thing ukuthi every day you ask yourself want to make a choice ukuthi is it taking me to where I want to be? So you ask yourself that question, and then into sike sakhuluma ngayo when it comes to the side of decision. Every choice you make, something has to die.
Something else.
Something has to die. It's either a good choice or a bad choice, but some part of you has to die. So make sure that you are aware of that, and we have to. So as we always say, you take care of yourself.
Take care of your pockets.
Each other.
Yeah?
each other.
Let's go take that.
Okay. You take care of yourself.
Take care of each other. Take care of your pockets. This is the Empty Street Podcast, signing out.